Okay, for question number 33, part A, it's given that the function is defined from set A to A and A to B, and set A is all real numbers except 5, and B is the set of all real numbers except 1. So this is question number 33, part A, and this is our domain, and this is the codomain. So this is set A, this is set B, and set A has all real numbers except 5, and B has all real numbers except 1. And this there is a function that defined from A to B, and function is defined as this. So f of x, we have to show that f is 1, 1, and on to that it's subjective. So our function is f of x is equal to x minus v upon x minus 5. And let's check it for 1, 1. So let's say there are two different uh, inputs, x1 and x2, that belongs to the set A, that is for all real numbers except 5. And let's consider that if f1, if their images are equal, that means these two are not different, but these two are also the same. So x1 according to this function is x1 minus 3 upon x1 minus 5. This is equal to x2 minus 3 divided by x2 minus 5. And let's cross multiply this, which gives me x1 minus 3 into x2 minus 5 is equal to x2 minus 3 into x1 minus 5. So let's multiply this. This is x1 into x2 minus 5x1 minus 3x2 plus 15 plus 15. This is x1 into x2 minus 5x2 minus 3x1 plus 15. So we can strike these two off. And finally, we have this is negative of this is negative of 5x1 plus 3x1 is equal to negative of 5x2 plus 3x2, which gives me negative 2x1 is equal to negative 2x2. So this gets cancelled. That means x1 is equal to x2. So that means when the images are equal, the values of the codomain are also equal. That means for every x, there is a unique image, and which concludes that the function is 1, 1. Now let's check this function for onto. So how do we check this function for onto? We have to show that for every y there is an x, and our function is f of x is equal to, this is x minus 3 upon x minus 5. Y is equal to x minus 3 Okay. For on to our function is f of x is equal to x minus 3 upon x minus 5, and f of x means it's y, so y is equal to x minus 3 divided by x minus 5. Let's cross multiply this and try to get it in the form of x. So xy minus 5y is equal to x minus 3, and this is xy minus x plus 3 is equal to 5y, which gives me negative x is equal to, okay, let's take x common in this. So x is common, which gives me y minus 1 is equal to 5y minus 3, and x is equal to 5y minus 3 by y minus 1. Now this value is defined for every value of y except 1, because here y cannot be 1, because if we put y is equal to 1, this value becomes 0 and x becomes undefined. So that means for every y except 1, so that means this here cannot be 1, which is already given. So our codomain becomes the range. Our codomain becomes the range. So we can observe that we can write that x is defined. So this x is defined for all values of y except 1. So that means our range is equal to all real numbers except 1, and this is what exactly the codomain is, which is equal to our codomain. So when range becomes equal to codomain, that means the function is onto. So that means our function is onto. So that means the function is 1, 1 and on. So given function is both 1, 1 and onto. And the function is both 1, 1 and onto, it's the subjective function.